What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys. Today I'll be talking about 5 things that EA can do to make the yard the best game mode ever, and just 5 things that are just missing in the mode overall. So let's go ahead and hop into it. If you guys have been enjoying the videos, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be highly appreciated, and make sure to turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. I get into the list. My 5 things are going to be basically just 5 things that are not really a long shot, but EA is going to really have to like change their ways with this. I just feel like they're kind of being lazy, and they're not really like, they're kind of like treating it as like just like a push off mode, but I feel like it could really be something. So these 5 things is something that are really gonna just like change the mode as a whole, and just EA has to really change their way of thinking with the mode. So of course you already know leaderboards and player friend, those are gonna come. Those are not gonna be in the list because we already know those are going to come. Like, it's not even a debate, honestly. I mean, the leaderboards, you know, with the wins and losses, that's kind of going to be hard, but they're going to keep upgrading the leaderboards every single time with like updates and stuff like that. So those are, it's going to come. And player friend, of course, that's coming. So that's not going to be in the list. So the first thing I do have is more custom gear. So with just more gear as a whole. So I feel like with the gear right now, I feel like the gear is solid. I feel like the gear is definitely solid, but they're missing like certain categories. So they're missing like towels, they're missing like armbands, they're missing different type of helmets, like the speed flex, the revel speed. They're just missing different type of stuff like that. We can go ahead and look at the the stuff right now. Let's go ahead and look at it right now, because I just feel like they're missing like certain stuff. They did add a bunch of stuff to this that's not in franchise, but there's a bunch of stuff in franchise that the yard doesn't have. So like I said, I just feel like they're missing different type of helmets. I feel like different type of arm sleeves, like the short arm sleeves, just different type of stuff like that. The armbands, having armbands on your legs, having armbands on your, or even on your arms. I just feel like they could add stuff like that, because that's already in franchise. Adding different color spats, like the tape around your cleats, adding those different type of colors and stuff like that, that's already in franchise. So I feel like if they add it into the yard, just because it's gonna make it more customization, just stuff like that. I feel like they could do more if they add it. That they could add a bunch of new like colors and stuff like that. I know people were saying they would like to see a color wheel, like where basically you can like change the exact color of a specific like item. So say if I say my black gloves, if I want to make them gloves white, people were saying they wanted something like that, and I feel like that would be tough too, but that's gonna take a lot from EA. EA is gonna have to really work to do that, and I feel like it's gonna be a long shot. That's really a long shot, because making anything any color that you want, I feel like it's really gonna be hard for them. It's really gonna be hard. So that would be a tough task. But yeah, overall, I feel like the stuff that's in franchise, I feel like that should be in the yard. I feel like there's no problem with that. Now, bringing stuff from the yard into franchise, that's a totally different story, because, you know, like of course, NFL players in real games, they can't wear their jersey rolled up in a real game, so that's kind of like tough. But bringing the franchise stuff into the yard should not be hard at all. It should not be hard. Unless they only have a certain amount, like they have like a limit of amount of stuff that they want in the yard. I feel like that could be something, but I feel like that should not be the case. I feel like they should have the most customization in the yard, and right now it's about 50-50. It's about 50-50. Maybe the yard has like the upper hand on it, but I feel like franchise, they have a good amount of customization, and then the yard has a good amount. So I feel like if they just bring a little bit of the franchise stuff into the yard, I feel like it would be perfect. Okay, so now the next thing on my list is more prototypes and abilities. I feel like they could definitely add a bunch of more abilities and prototypes. They have said already that they were gonna add more prototypes throughout the year and stuff like that. But I feel like they need to come on. But the game has been out for about 3 weeks and we haven't got no new prototypes. They did already take one out, which was the Odell one, and they replaced it with this Aaron Rodgers one, who is not the best. This is not the best prototype ever. It's really not even that good, honestly. It's definitely the worst quarterback out of the 3. It's a really slow prototype. Yeah, and I just feel like they need to come on and just add more prototypes. You might as well go ahead and take this one out. I'm pretty sure if they look at the data, this Aaron Rodgers one and probably like these linebackers are probably like the least used ones. So I feel like they could go ahead and take those ones out, honestly. Just replace it with different stuff, different type of prototype and stuff like that. Now, what I would like to see is probably like something like an Odell Beckham, the Odell one that we had before. I would like to see them bring that one back. Tyreek Hill type of prototype where he's like a smaller wide receiver, but he's fast. He's really fast. I feel like that would be nice. You know, give him like human joystick and stuff like that. That's perfect. That's literally a perfect idea. just knowing that that prototype would be the fastest in the game, that's perfect. Because like these Julio ones, you don't really like, they don't feel like the fastest ever, but they feel like pretty fast still. I feel like they could add like more of a trucking type of prototype right here. Now they do have Saquon Barkley's, but he doesn't have like a trucking he doesn't have a trucking ability, and that's what my thing is saying with more abilities. I feel like if they add more abilities, that would be a super W. Because if you go into abilities right now, it's not that many abilities. It's not that many. So that tells you right there they can add more prototypes right there, because they're like always like this is not a lot of abilities. Honestly, this is not a lot of abilities, and basically it's just matching each other. It's basically matching how many prototypes are in the game. So I feel like as they add prototypes, we're gonna get more abilities and stuff like that. So that's what I really like to see. I would just like to see more variety, more just more usable ones, basically, because I feel like there's really like 5 to 6 really usable ones. I feel like other than that, they're not like the best ever. So I feel like if they got like to 8, if they got to like to 8 or 9 like really good usable prototypes, I feel like that would be such a W. So that's my number 2 choice, and I'd really like to see that. Okay, so getting to my number 3 choice right here, it's basically gonna be a better rep system. So basically there's 2 rep systems in the game. There is venue rep, and then there's like your player rep, really. So the venue rep, I really don't have the biggest problem with it, but I feel like it should be more. I feel like it should be like you see right here it says level 20. I feel like this should be like level 40, because I'm already almost here. Like it's not the longest process ever. I feel like they should make this like more levels, basically. And I feel like with the city rep, this is fine. I feel like this right here is fine, because you get a good amount of stuff. But I feel like this season, it says right here, the season 1, I feel like these should be more levels. I feel like you should get more from this, from grinding the game, stuff like that. Because, you know, I feel like you get this every game. You're going to get this no matter what. You don't have to really do specific objectives. You're going to get this every single game. So if there's somebody who's grinding this, I feel like they get to this pretty easily. And I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I feel like it should be more levels to this, more rewards to this. I feel like they should do more with it. Just to make it more of a grind. And now getting into the player rep. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick, because I feel like the player rep is kind of bad. I feel like the player rep is kind of bad. It's not really like the biggest rewards to it. So let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Go into here. And basically, okay, so the player rep is the rank 18. When you see the player level is basically your player rep, basically. So I am rank 18 right now. So I feel like they should either change the way it's represented. I feel like they should change it to like a different type of thing, or just add better rewards to it, because I feel like the rewards for it right now are not the best. I feel like you don't get the best rewards for it. I feel like you should be able to like compare it to a friend. I feel like if you could see your friends rep, just like compare, just to see exactly where you stand against your friends and stuff like that, or just other people in general, I feel like that would be a W2. So just I feel like representing this and just showing it off, it needs to be in the game. It needs to be better, because I feel like right now where it is, I feel like people don't really care about their it's not really like a big thing to have like a high rank right now. It's just not like the biggest thing. You do get rewards, you do get you do get some cred, but I feel like they need to represent it better and just add more to it, so it just means more. Okay, so the number 4 thing on my list is they need to add more ways to level up in this game. So let's go to objectives right here. If you can see the objectives, and right here you do see how much you can get basically from from doing like certain challenges and stuff like that. But I feel like this has to be more. I feel like if they add more to this, and just like it's just not even just objectives, because it's a 24-hour thing. So like once you complete this, you have to wait 24 hours for it to reset and stuff like that. But I feel like they should add like weekly stuff, like monthly stuff, just more stuff to it, so you can get more cred, more rep. And I feel like you should get more cred and rep from playing games. Like from when you play a game and you win, I feel like you should get cred and rep from that. I feel like that would be a super W, because I just feel like it takes super long to level up in this game. On top of it not meaning that much, it just takes forever to even level up. You have to do the objectives, and like literally, if someone plays MUT all day, compared to someone who's playing Yard all day, they're gonna be a higher level than the person who plays the Yard all day, because the Yard, it's harder to complete them objectives. It's way harder. So I feel like they need to add better ways so you can level up in the Yard and just overall in general. Because like I said, the MUT people, if they play a bunch of head-to-head games in MUT, they're completing all them objectives, while the yard people, they're not going to complete all them objectives as fast. And I feel like that's kind of messed up because the level rewards are for yard. It's all yard stuff. The rewards and all that, it goes to your yard person. So I just feel like they need to add better ways to level up, and just, you know, just the reward system overall. And now the last thing on my list that I would like to see is more celebrations and animations that are specific to your player. Now in Madden Mobile, you can change the type of celebration you want to do, all that type of stuff. And they should have that in the console version. They should 100% have that. They should have it where when you win, you do a certain type of celebration. When you know, celebrate into the end zone, you should have a certain type of celebration that you want to do every single time. I feel like they added that, it would just be so much better. They could, bro, even if they put microtransactions on it, bro, I would not even care. As long as I know exactly what celebration I'm gonna do every single time, I feel like that would be a W, bro. If they add new dances and just all that type of stuff, just mini stuff, just little things that, you know, that you can do specifically, that's specific to your player, that'd be such a W. Having different type of juke animations, having different type of spin animation, just different type of stuff, so you don't have to do that slow juke every single time behind the back one. Let's have different type of stuff that you can do. I feel like that would be so much better. They have it on Madden Mobile where you can do certain type of celebration. Now I feel like they could add that onto the console, and I also just feel like they could add certain type of specific animations, because I feel like they put a bunch of animations in this game, so I feel like they could add where it's like customizable to you, where you do this exact one, where you do a faster juke, where you do a slower juke, just stuff like that. I mean, they have jukebox in the game where you get like a little fast juke, but that's not really like a, it's not really like a certain, it's not really like a custom animation, really. It's not really like a custom animation. I feel like you shouldn't have to have jukebox to do a certain type of juke. I feel like they should add it where you could choose what type of juke you want. You could do what type of spectacular catch you want, like just different type of stuff like that, because sometimes it's just random. They do random type of spectacular catches and stuff like that. I feel like they should have it where you do a specific one at a specific time and you choose that. Now guys, hopefully EA does watch this video. I'm gonna try to send it to him. Hopefully JP gets his hands on it. Hopefully he does watch it, because I feel like this is the best things to add to the game. But if you guys do have some suggestions or some recommendations, please drop them in the comments below. Drop them. If I did not go over it in this video, just drop it in the comments what you would like to see in the game. Just drop it in the comments, because hopefully I'll send it to them. Like I said, hopefully they do see this video. Alright boys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and until next time, peace.